Greetings, beautiful viewers. This is Smitten, and welcome to episode 11 of Bronze League Bravehearts. Today, we're spectating Lazy Man 246, my man, trying to pick up either support or solo today. And since he is 4th pick, he's probably getting support. He's Bronze 5, so he is right at that border between casual scum and ranked scum. You're still scum. That doesn't change. That doesn't change. It doesn't matter your rank either, but he's at that fine line. He's just taken his first step on his path to diamond. Super exciting. Looking at the bands, we have Athena and Bologna band, Sun Wukong, Ao Kwang on that side. Khepri's still on the board. Will we see a Khepri? We had an Ares first pick, which only happens in bronze. Yeah, I don't think Khepri... I'm actually really not sure. I've never thought about Khepri versus Ares as support. So he's got to pull, but chains kind of cancel that out. So that's kind of a little bit of a hard counter. And then if you use your ultimate on somebody who's going to die from an Ares ultimate, and you get ulted as well, then you're both going to end up dying. So maybe Ares might counter Khepri a little bit in the team fight department, but as far as lane dominance, it's probably going to go to Khepri. Ares doesn't have push. He doesn't have any clear, so I hope that he gets hooked up with like an Ull or something over here. But we're rooting for the red team. Red team, those are our good guys. Aphrodite Osiris. Is this season 1? Have we gone back in time, ladies and gentlemen? Ares was played a lot in season 1. Afro solo was pretty standard. Osiris solo, pretty standard. So I guess this is going to be Aphrodite mid. Osiris solo. Geb, Rama over here. Very typical duo lane pick. Insane amount of clear between the two of them. Janice. Okay. Understanding. Now, what are you going to ban? What do they have on the board? What do they still need? It looks like they still need a ADC and a jungle. Unless for some reason that's jungle Ares. Could we see a jungle Ares? Nah. Nah, Smitten, don't go that far. Don't give the Bronze Leaguers any thoughts. Don't do it. If you want an Ares jungle, go casual. Don't do that to people. Khepri, alright, taken off the board. You didn't necessarily need to ban Khepri here, simply because they've already picked their support player. Ares cannot really be played effectively in any other position, unless you're just going for that scum Ares mid that you see sometimes. I've been up against an Ares mid a couple of times, to be fair, but it's pretty rare. So you can probably place your bets on Ares being the support. So you didn't necessarily have to ban out a support in that situation. I understand that you're like, oh, that OP God's still on the board, and just in case, I see what you did there. I don't think it's gonna happen. Nuwa. Geb, Rama, Janice, Nuwa. Freya. This is what I'm talking about. The difference between Bronze Leaguers and casual conquest, like the difference between those two different, between the same game mode, just different, I guess, areas of level of play. There isn't much. There's still heavy remnants of just the chaos that is casual queue, because that's all that is. There's no coordination. Nobody really uses curse for the casual queues at all. So you're typically communicating through the VGS, which isn't super effective. It helps, but you usually don't use it very often. Come on, be honest. In casuals, I use it a lot because I don't know when to stop tryharding. What's your last pick? Please don't... Oh, okay, I was about to say, oh, please, we had such good setup for this game. I don't want to, like, have to stop the recording. I've had to do that, like, 4 times. We do this live, and sometimes that's just what you have to do. So this is going to be Ares, Freya, Afro, Hades with Osiris, which makes Osiris your only physical damage dealer on that team. And it's coming out of Osiris. Alright. So it is gonna be Freya mid or Hades mid? Probably gonna be Hades solo and Afro mid. I don't even know. Janice is probably gonna go mid because it would make more sense to put Janice in mid. Nuwa can mid just as well too. You know, I hark on Nuwa a lot because she's the bae. Oh, Lazy's playing Nuwa. He's playing Diamond Wa. Does that mean you're going solo? Because on the Bronze League Braveheart sign-up sheet, he signed up for support or solo. So I guess he's going solo. Weird. When do you ever not get the support pick? Ever. Like, typically, people have to fight over who has to support. Not who is going to support, but who's being forced to. Huh. Okay, so Janice, Nuwa, Thanatos, Rama, Geb. You guys have really strong early game. If Thanatos does his job. If Thanatos does his job and lands his scythes, everything will be fine. Nuwa and solo. I don't know how I feel about that, honestly. You're probably going up. Who's their jungler? I just realized that. Who is blue team's jungler? Afro can't jungle. I mean, any god can technically jungle. I mean, you can make it work. I mean, we see we can do weird shit every day on the SPL. But, like... Osiris jungle? No. And why the Osiris pick? Is that the god that you've just been playing this whole time? You're just like, yeah, I don't care. We're going with this guy. I've won the past 2 Siege games with Osiris. This is gonna work, guys. Trust. I'm assuming the Freya is ADC. Freya can jungle. She's not typically picked for jungle. She's more often picked for ADC. And you see a lot of Ares, Freya lanes. Because that's just kill lane. That's absolutely just the kill lane. So Aphrodite, let's just assume it's gonna be Afro up against Nuwa. Not a lot of kill potential, only because of Aphrodite's ultimate, but if you can bait out the ultimate, then you should be able to dominate lane. Your clear is going to be about the same. I'm going to be really weirded out if it's Janice solo. Sometimes you see that. Sometimes you just see these rando gods in these rando positions. I'm trying to make sense of this. What is this comp? Where are you going? Is that Hades jungle? Is that Hades? Hades jungle, or is it gonna be Hades support? I can't wait. This is probably the first time I actually can't wait till we load in and and sit there and wait for 30 seconds. So just so we can see who's going where. Thanatos is obviously gonna be jungling on our red team. Geb's obviously support. Rama's obviously ADC, but like, we have no idea who's going mid and who's going solo on either side. Alright. Everybody in. You know, we could take a moment and just appreciate the beautiful artwork. You know, that shit looks like actual lava. This stuff here at the bottom kind of looks like confetti a little bit. It could be the settings that I have. I do not have my settings on max. Because I'd rather the frames be seamless than be able to see every little nook and cranny. But like, look at that. Come on. Smite has come a long way. If you want to see what Smite used to look like even just a year ago, I have tons of videos on my YouTube channel that you can go check out. The content, the actual information may not necessarily still be viable because it's from a year ago and Smite changes all the time, but you can at least look at how, look at the gods that were being played and how they looked, and a lot of kits are going to be different, and the map is definitely going to be different. The map just keeps getting better and better every year, and that's really impressive. We have not had a single downgrade in maps. Every Conquest map that they introduce has always been better and better. It's looked better and better. Alright, taking everybody a little... Game starts in 10 seconds. Nah, bro. Oh, wait. Is this what the game looks like while everybody's loading in? Oh, your Thanatos didn't load in. That's unfortunate. But it looks like you guys haven't yet either. Get off the potato! Tell your brother to stop downloading porn so you can play this game. It's very important. Alright, we're buying items. The items aren't actually going to tell me anything because it's like boots start on Janice. Hello? Hello? How many pots did you get? You got 3 pots of both. You got 3 mana, 3 health pots. So I'm assuming you're going to go solo. Rushing boots is not uncommon. Janice is mid. So we will see Lazy Man in solo. Why? Boots 1 doesn't... Oh, this is probably a good time to let you guys know. Boots 1 doesn't give you anything. No power, no mana, no nothing. All it gives you is 6% movement speed. It's like 300 gold, but... Is Osiris jungle? Or is that Afro jungle? Osiris, what is your start? It still doesn't tell me anything! Are you gonna rush book? Okay. Okay. You're probably... Okay, that's probably gonna be Osiris. Aw, damn. Your Thanatos didn't load in. Alright. If you were ever in the situation where you want to... Like, if you're playing solo and your jungle doesn't load in, too bad. Too bad, so sad. Get to your lane. You really can't clear these buffs by yourself without almost dying. Like, you can kill all 3 of those creeps by yourself at level 1, but it's going to take all of your health. And Nuwa is quite squishy. Starting out with metal shards, very, very nice. Standard. And since you are clearing the way first, you actually got the advantage. So you could technically clear... Fucking Osiris jungle, man. I don't understand it. Oh, your Thanatos still hasn't loaded in. This is going to take way too much time. You can maybe just kill off 1, or just like the side creeps. Come clear this wave, and then try to take out the big one. But right now, you're losing experience to the wave. Very nice. I like the decision you're making here.
Seriously?
Much better. Very nice. I like using Nua's minion to help keep... Ooh, nice wiggle. Nice wiggle. You're taking damage, though. Watch out. There you go. I like using Nua's clay minions to kind of keep the minions out from the tower, because they'll aggro onto your clay soldiers immediately. And you can actually pull aggro off of your tower using clay soldiers. So if your tower's taking damage, all you gotta do is walk up and use your clay minions. Aw, you took the back off damage. You could... Yeah, no, careful. Does she have any pots? No, Afro has 0 pots, so she's got to be really careful with her mana usage. You could even try to catch her on that. Alright, why are you... The mages, man. Typically you see warriors doing useless, like, they're like, you know, you beat on the other warrior as a warrior in solo lane for a little bit. I think this is the first time we get to see, like, mages exchanging in solo. It's really cute. Alright, she has her ultimate now. She's mostly dead and only has half mana, so you're doing a good job of poke. But just be careful you don't run out of mana yourself. Nice. Very nice engage right there. The damage is good. You're not level 5 yet, which is unfortunate. She'd be able to use her ultimate anyways. That's what I was talking about before we even loaded into the match. There's very low kill potential when you're playing Nuwa up against an Aphrodite in solo lane. It's just so weird to say. I'm not used to saying a Nuwa versus Afro in solo. It's just odd event. Alright, now you guys are dead even now. You have the same amount of health and the same amount of mana. Oh, look, your jungler loaded in! He's even got pots. He's purchased items. Oh, he's got hog too. He may feed. He may feed this game, and that may really screw you over. He's been gone for 3 minutes, and that's really bad. No, where is she going? Is she gonna go clear your buff? Or she's baiting you? She's baiting you! Don't get baited! Oh no! Dude, if she gets a back off on you, you're dead. Oh, you're one auto away! She could tower dive you right here.
Double kill.
Oh, she's gonna take your blue buff anyway. She's gonna clear this wave. Wait, she may not have the mana for it. If she tries to go for it, you could engage on her. Ah, she's gonna back. Alright, Afro, calm it down. What? Janice versus Hades. Hades, are you building tanky yet? No, you've got boots 1. Awkward. Alright, this will be your... You actually, considering you didn't get your blue buff for that first little round of laning phase, you actually did quite well conserving your mana. Afro's level 7, you're level 6. You're only about like 80 gold behind Aphrodite. Not a big deal. Oh wow, you've got the damage! You've got the damage! Keep with the autos, keep with the autos, she's gonna ult! Hello? Afro, where was your ult? Where the hell did you use your ult? You don't have it there. 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 Where's your ult? Do you not have a point into your ult? This nerd legit does not have a point into her ultimate. Wave clear, I understand that, but like, you're up against a Nuwa lady. Oh my god, that is so ballsy. Why play Afro? And why is she trying to engage on you when you have 5 creeps? You have 5 archers. They're not just creeps. They're archers. This is 5 minutes into the game. They do damage. Absolutely clean. Holy crap. She doesn't have a point to her ultimate. I don't understand this life. Oh, Osiris is coming. And you don't know because you don't have boards. Oh, wait. You spotted out. You're looking at your mini-map. Alright, his stun is out. You still have your ultimate available, so you could negate that damage if you wanted to. I would use it. Oh, and he whips the ultimate. You're still alive. Oh, lazy man. Maybe I need to take a chapter out of Lazy Man's book and just put my girl Nuwa in solo. Nuwa, before she got remodeled, she actually got a brand new kit and a brand new character model. She was typically played in solo lane. You hardly ever saw Old Wa, is what she's most often referred to as. You hardly ever saw her in any other position than solo. So this is kind of like a shout out to season 1. Very nice. Nuwa has a lot of really great qualities. Her tower push is still good. You used to be able to be a lot better at it, and you could just base race with Nuwa, but it's changed, and it's a little bit more difficult, but it's still quite effective. Alright, I like that you're following. Rotations are good. Lazy Man is one of our subs here on Twitch, and he's been here pretty much every day that we've been doing Bronze League Braveheart, so... Oh, took the kiss. Still not that big of a deal. I mean, you're 2-0. You're up 500 gold on this Aphrodite, and that's massive. I really like that you are prioritizing the wave over poke. It's still only 7 minutes in. There's a lot of room left in this game to lose out on farm, and I like that you're still keeping your focus there while poking at Aphrodite when you get the chance. Be careful for those autos. They sound really girly and like they're not going to do any damage, but they do hurt. Enough of them will hurt, especially since she's building, looks like it's going to be Book. I don't imagine she'd be building Soul Reaver. Second item, I don't know. This is Bronze League Bravehearts. Anything is possible. Kiss done. Alright, that's her entire kit. Except for her ult, which she has not gotten yet. She opted, not only did she not put a point into her ultimate at level 5, but at level 9 she opts out to wait another 4 levels to put a point into her ultimate. Alright, taking a wee bit of poke here. Not a big deal, just try not to get caught by the kiss. The kiss is coming. Dead. Unfortunate. There's no way that you can really tell whether or not an enemy is, like, how they're prioritizing their skills. So, I'm not going to say you should have known that they were leveling that, because you don't know. Sometimes you think when an Aphrodite dies, it's just because she, or without her ultimate, it's because she probably used it, right? No, in this case, she doesn't have it leveled at all, and I don't think you have any knowledge of that. Alright, you've got Teleport 3 online, Chronos Pennant is finished. Tier 1 boots, I would lay it. I would rather have seen beads, especially after this specific engagement. I mean, the only reason you died there is because you got caught out by the kiss. If you, here, we'll just roll it back a little bit so you can see. One auto. Archer damage. Oh, there. That's where you went wrong. That's where you went wrong. In solo lane, this positioning that the Aphrodite is using right here, she's trying to bully you into an area where it's going to be easier for her to get off her damage combo on you, which is going to be kiss into birds into back off. And that's going to chunk away at your health. She's got CDR boots too. Weird. Awfully strange. So, you were worried about losing this one archer creep, and so you traded essentially what ends up being your life for that single creep that dies to the tower anyways. Once you've established any kind of pressure in a lane, if your enemy, if your opponent is worth his salt, he's going to try to turn that pressure around on you, and you should be expecting it. Just because you got a couple kills early game and you've been able to keep up with the wave clear and the pressure in the lane thus far, doesn't mean that it can't be turned around. Yeah. The error wasn't made right here where you died, because that was going to happen regardless. She was going to get the kiss off on you because you're a little bit slower than she is since she has boots 3. The error that was made, for the reason why you died is because you got caught out in this situation right here when she first got you with her damage combo. Not that big of a deal though. Really easy to come back from. I'm surprised Aphrodite isn't going to go for your blue. Alright, let's talk about the stuff after the stuff solo lane version. Your entire goal as solo lane is to keep your tower alive and farm. And then come in late game and just wreck people. That is your job. If you can get the enemy's tower first, hell yeah, huzzah. Start rotating to team fights and come defend your tower if it's still up. That's your job. Now, whenever you get a kill on your opponent in solo lane, since nobody really is over here on this side of the map, hardly at all anymore, unless speed buffs are up and your jungler is there, like, you are pretty much left alone this entire time. So, if you have the opportunity and you see that your opponent doesn't have their blue buff around their waist, you have that blue band that indicates that they have the buff on them, after you get the kill, always go check. At the very least, you can clear the timer and you'll know when the buff camp will be up next. You can just peek around this corner, and if it's there, hey, free blue buff, you just won to the max in that situation because you just stole all of their ability to sustain in lane without mana pots. And plus the golden experience that comes from it. Alright, I do like that you have a sentry over here though. Is this your ward? I guess so. Unfortunate. How are we looking on the graphs? You guys are up. Oh, you guys are down by 400. That's a lot of experience to be down, though. Your Thanatos really kind of screwed you guys over in the very beginning. And it looks like he's been having a rough time this. He's got Talaria boots. What? Wait. So last episode we were talking about how there are little tidbits of information that are telling you a lot more than you're realizing. And last episode it was because your mid laner was over here at speed camp instead of over here at red where he's supposed to be at the start. Thanatos didn't load in. I'm assuming, I'm going to go ahead and predict that this Thanatos hasn't played Smite in at least 4 months. At least 4 months, because Talaria boots actually used to be kind of sort of in the meta for a couple of weeks, and then he also built Hog. So if you see your jungler purchasing these items, or if you see anybody purchasing these items, you can probably guarantee they haven't played in a really long time, unless they're doing something wonky like getting Fist, which is typically what you build into now, if you do purchase Hog. I think she got the blue from you. Yep. It's kind of awkward that she did that afterwards. Oh, she's taunting you. That's so BM. Don't worry, lazy man. I believe in you. You're playing Nuwa.
Smells like soap.
One of the... Okay. I can talk about this while you are wandering around on the map. One of the things that I love about playing Nuwa is because you can participate in team fights without having to be there, just like Xbalanque. So, if you see that your team is fighting somewhere, if you see that, like they're tower diving or anything like that, if you see a fight going on, if your ult is available, try to use it, especially if you don't think you're going to need it, the escape mechanic that it gives you. Use it because you can pick up assists without having to be in that fight at all whatsoever. It's super easy. Your ult is on cooldown, so if you do get ganked on, you got to be careful about rotations after you use your ultimate, but use it to get the assists, because assists still give you golden experience. You guys are oddly ahead. 12 and 8 though. Rama is 6 and 2 though. She's completed a Book of Thoth, and she's just doing damage. Perhaps instead of going Chronos Pendant, starting out with the tier 1 Chronos Pendant start that you typically do on mages, since you knew you were going, I guess you didn't know, because this is a really wonky team. Honestly, coming into this match, you could have been up against a Hades, you could have been up against Osiris, you could have been against Aphrodite. But what you do know is that there's an Aphrodite and a Hades on the team. What I would like to see you start your build with is Tiny Trinket, and then building into Divine Ruin. That would help you out a lot. And especially since you're playing Nuwa, you can apply the debuff, the healing debuff from Divine Ruin with your ultimate. And so it'll help in the team fights across the way if they've got too much healing. Okay, now they're just invading your jungle for free. And they can do it for free because your Thanatos is level 6. Use of the ult there. I guess you're just looking for vision. I do that sometimes too. Whenever I don't know where the enemy is and there's a potential for my team or myself to make a play, I'll ult just to see where everybody is. Especially if my team's been doing a really bad job of warding.
Let's not call attention to us.
I guess they're angrily pinging at you because your solo lane is at mid camps. Stealing mid camps with Nuwa can be difficult. It looks like you got him though. Good job. Unfortunately, you're going to take a lot of poke here. Those clay soldiers scare off so many people. Your blue buff is up though.
Enemy theme is what
Are you? You're getting engaged on back here. Do you have beads yet? You've got beads. Used them. Oh, there's the stun. Now leave. There you go. Your ultimate is not available, darling. You should get out. Keep leave. Now you should leave because you got Aphrodite to worry about. Oh, shit. You still got the kill, though. 3-3 and 0. You may lose tier 2 here. Everybody on the enemy team is dead, though.
Really? Only a double kill?
Oh, my God. You're Janice. Janice is doing work, man. 6 and 1. Rama 7 and 2. Oh my god. Thanatos, you are level 7. Thanatos. Dude, oh my god. Careful. Oh god. That damage, it hurts. Oh my god. Did you see how much damage those birds were doing? Holy crap. Book of Thoth on Afro is no joke. Aw, you got a ward. It's the little lion ward. Dilly-dallying around a little bit. You're a little unsure. I can tell you're a little unsure of where you need to be. Are you looking for Afro, maybe? Or are you gonna ward? Alright, you're warding. That was the safe route to go warding. This right here can be kind of risky because of the way that it funnels you into their jungle. Oh my god, this Rama is wrecking, and his name is Wade. Oh, you're gonna get caught out by the Afro. She's gonna kiss you. Don't let her kiss you. She's got cooties. Oh, look at that chunk, man. Half your life gone because of birds. And she's got CDR. You're probably gonna die.
Shut down for what?
No. Aw, damn. How far are you guys ahead? You are now up by 1,600 gold and 700 experience. Hell yes. Now that Thanatos is back into the game, you guys are gonna even out just a little bit. Now, you're 3 levels behind this Aphrodite, though. Really, there's nothing you can do other than just try to keep your tower alive. I'd like to see maybe somebody from your team rotating over. Oh wait, everybody on your team is dead. Unfortunate. Stayed too long. This is another really difficult decision to make in the game. You're right here. We saw. Here, let's just go back. Poor lazy man. I'm gonna pull it down a little bit. Oh, are you lazy backing? You are lazy backing. Oh, but you canceled your back, and now you're backing again. Really? Oh no, you canceled it because you saw that she was coming up. Bad idea. Aphrodite, like, her autos aren't insanely strong. With breastplate, they are doing it. I'm assuming it's probably gonna be around the 80 damage per auto shot, but it's gonna be much less on this tier 2 tower. You have to make a decision: your life or the tower. If she takes out your tower, that's really big for them. That leaves a Phoenix of yours exposed and available for the sieging if the correct team fight happens. But I mean, your life. You're 3 levels below this Aphrodite. You really should have just committed to the back there. Because it's your tier 2, it's not insanely far away from your base. And since you have boots 3, it's not going to be too difficult in order to get you over here. So you should have, there was the error that led to your death there. I understand defending the tower, but not at any cost. Your team is pretty far ahead. I mean, they've been team fighting for 7 hours. They've been team fighting this whole time. Look at this graph. Oh my god, it's just we're all over the place. I need to see. Okay, you're only like 600 in the lead. If they took this tier 2, it'd be devastating. And it would put them in the lead for gold. It's something you'd be able to come back from, but 15 minutes into the game, I'd like to see you kind of trying to join the team a little bit. You are pretty underfarmed, so that puts you at quite a disadvantage, but group up with your team. Use your ult more so you can get more assists. That's a lot of Nuwa's farm. Kind of like Xbalanque. Even if it's not going to secure a kill, you can at least put your hat in the ringer for some experience, for some free experience of gold. gold fight. Talaria boots hype though. Talaria boots and hog. Now this is the unfortunate circumstance of having lost your tower first in solo. That leaves the other solo laner more available to roaming the map and participating in fights. Freya ult for free?